My name is Morrison England, and I graduated from McGeorge in 1983, the evening division, and I'm the United States District Court Judge for the Eastern District of California. Pure happenstance. I never thought, although you should never say never, thought I would ever be a judge when I was in law school or even undergrad, because I went to undergrad at UOP as well. Things just kind of fell into place because of some of the training that I had before I started law school. Because I was a football coach and I did a lot of things, and I was working on a master's degree in counseling psychology, and that got me into the juvenile court system as a referee, which again I've never thought of doing. Pure happenstance, and I thought, I don't want to be a judge. That's not what I do. I'm not a litigator. But it turns out it's one of the most incredible experiences that I've ever had. So everybody that I was friends with had another job during the day. We all had very different backgrounds of what we did, but we all had the same desire to go through the program. Now it's been at least 4 years since we all were here, and we're still all very, very good friends. It's amazing how we still get together, still talk, and I've gotten a chance to see their kids grow up, see them have kids, have their kids grow up. So the friendships are amazing. The professors have been amazing. Some of the professors that are here now were here when I was here. Some were here before I was here, and we're still friends. And that's why I have such an affinity to the school and what it means to me to be part of McGeorge. Professor McCaffrey, his father, was the president of the entire university when I went to school there to play football. He was the person who taught me remedies my last class here at school. But I think that the one class that I truly enjoyed the most was my constitutional law class, because that was taught by former Associate Justice Anthony Kennedy, and he was such a brilliant professor and brilliant man, and someone that I've stayed in touch with over the years. He would challenge us to think about things in a way that I don't know where else you could have that type of challenge, and that's something that only McGeorge has. It's a very unique situation for McGeorge. It's something that I'll never forget. It was absolutely amazing. I'm from Sacramento, and so I grew up always watching George grow, looking at this beautiful campus and seeing how it was improved over the years. And back then, when we had football at the undergraduate stuff, we could recruit. And so one of the things that helped me really make my decision to go to Pacific as opposed to some other schools that I had scholarships was that I could spend my time here. And I got to know the professors. Dean Gordon Shaver was here at the time. And I could come over anytime. As I mentioned, Steve McCaffrey, he was here at that time. And I met him, and his dad was the president at the main campus, the whole campus, all of them. And he would come into the locker room after games. So I got to know him there, so I could come and speak to him and talk to him. And they're just such nice people. And it was fun because also I could coach at Sac State and go evening commission here as well at an ABA accredited law school, which made a huge, huge difference. It's kind of hard to say that you want to be a judge and actually get there. There's so many things that have to fall into place. One thing that I would do is I would make sure that I spent time in the community, got to know people, expanded the horizons that you have. Whether if you are a pro tem judge in small claims or pro tem in juvenile court, that's how I started. And I'll tell you that I was rejected 3 times as a referee, and it was the best thing that ever happened to me. And I kept saying, I'm never going to do this. He finally came to me and said, "You need to apply to the governor to be a court judge." And I kept saying, "No, I can't. I don't give money. I'm not political. I'm not. And the one thing that I tell people now is that don't ever say you can't or it doesn't work. Don't just go to the state court. A lot of people just go to one court. They don't go to the federal court. And although we're similar, we are vastly different. And it helps to have a knowledge of all sides of the legal profession. And also talk to people that are large firms, small firms, public interest firms, all the different areas that you have a wide background. I think that's extremely important for those who really want